Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is JulietteRobelo and I'm a realtor and investor here in Orange County, California. So in today's video, I actually just wanted to do a mental check-in with all of you guys. We've had 9 straight days of a relief rally in the stock market, which is rare. There seems to be some optimism out there, but to be honest, I'm not feeling that same optimism because the market is still down 7% from its all-time high. And I think we experienced the relief rally because whatever misinformation is out there provided hopes that there are talks happening with China and China is open. So just based on the catalyst of optimism, the stock market has gone up. And also because it's not being interfered with by the White House tweets. But all of this doesn't change the reality that it's going to be hard to achieve these trade deals. It doesn't change the reality that China and the US are still in a trade war, which means that we're still in dangerous territory. So I'm not buying the dip because I'm not convinced that the bottom has come yet. I am, however, practicing my day trading and making some money from the stock market going up and down. But based on everything I've been reading, I think the stock market will go down. I mean, because the volume just isn't there. There seems to be lackluster enthusiasm for American stocks. I can't believe it. I mean, I was listening to Warren Buffett's shareholder meeting the other day, and he seems worried about where the economy is headed, and it could be a crisis situation. Here's what he said.
Oh, and there's no question that trade can be an act of war. And I think it's led to bad things in the United States. I mean, we should be looking to trade with the rest of the world, and we should do what we do best, and they should do what they do best.
It's the end of an era, and Warren is retiring at the end of the year, by the way, and he will be missed. So I'm hoping, because that's all I can do is hope, because I'm not in control, but hoping that cooler heads prevail and we can get out of this. But with the reality of what the president has done, I just don't see us getting out of this one without some kind of negative impact on the economy, and more likely than not, some kind of recession. But whether there's a recession or not, I need to figure this out. So I'm gonna keep honing in on my trading skills and buy more high value stocks at a cheap price because I do not want to go back to my corporate 9-to-5 job. The fear of going back to corporate work and being mentally and spiritually enslaved, and the thought of letting some third party dictate my day, like what meetings I go to, when I get into a car, and how fast I answer emails. So for me, when I think about going backwards, it's like I'm avoiding going back to jail. Because you have these wardens that are your bosses and walls for your office, and then when you go to bed at night, you're still thinking about your job, and that's not freedom to me. That's why I'm very motivated about planning and being able to figure out a routine where I can make money on a regular basis through investing and some trading. So to figure this out, I have emotionally accepted where we are in the economy, and I got disappointed, but I'm now planning and adjusting for the storm. I have to trust myself and do the work, which is hard because I mean, we're all lazy. It's like our default setting, and that's what I'm fighting. I'm fighting against my own inertia and fear of failure, and I have to create something and I have to do that work. That's why I have decided to make a deliberate commitment to do the hard work, and the hard work is to wake up early. Hard work is failing because I don't get something and getting back up and saying I can do it. And the hard work is not letting other people distract me, and when I have doubts about myself, I need to overcome that doubt so I can get up one more time and try something that I didn't figure out the day before. And that's what I'm feeling, and that's my declared commitment to myself. This is all about surviving the conditions to remain free. And not just financial freedom, but the freedom to think for myself, to move when I want, to fail on my own terms and learn from it. The freedom to wake up and decide what my day looks like instead of having it dictated to me by someone else's agenda. And if that means I have to grind harder and study more and be more disciplined, then fine, I'll do it. I'm gonna take a Buddhist approach to the ups and downs of everything and the stock market. This is my fight against my own doubts, against the voices in my head that tell me to go back to what's safe. But safe was never really safe. It was just familiar, and I'm done with familiar. I'd rather face the storm and learn to sail through it because life is too short to be working for somebody else's dreams. Those 40 hours a week that you clock in is paying for your CEO's new Lamborghini. I'd rather buy myself a Lamborghini. So I got you guys. If you're feeling like I am, just know that we can get through this and emerge even better. If we can figure out how to navigate this market during these times, which is one of the most volatile times, then we can make money in any market. Thank you guys so much for watching my little rant. Enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And tell me how you guys are feeling during this market. I would love to hear what your experience has been for all my traders and investors out there. Bye.